Psalms chapter 31, verse 17. The NLT translation. Don't let me be disgraced, O Yahweh Yahushua, for I call out to you for help. Let the wicked be disgraced. Let them lie in silence in the grave. I like to give all prayers, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. The water Yahweh Shah for the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve the honors. So, Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the Alpha Egypt, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hit the soils of America. Simon Samuel, the chariots of the Lord lift up the whole full lot into the chambers. Simon Samuel, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams to the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. We're about to desire the Lord to the cause of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation. Filthy place called spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, all crammed in one with all of the filthy customs they have taken upon. I'm up right now. Time is 5:36 a.m. March 25th, 2023, the year, the hopeful year that all prophecies come to pass, or at least the main one that we need to happen. So that could set up the course of what's next. Because for example, I'm talking about the Bismarck, the Sea Hip. Alright? That has to happen. Cause that's gonna that's gonna be one of the reasons why that they go to war. Because they're going to see who's gonna rule the earth. It's about who's gonna be the next rulers. So they're gonna go over there, fight over there in Valley Jehoshaphat, and be dealt with accordingly. That's the place. That's one of the main reasons why they're gonna go over there and be fighting. Because they're going to see who's going to be the next ruler. Who's going to rule the Sea Hip for the elites? Which country? It ain't go. That's why they're doing all this stuff. Like what is that called? I do believe they got the technology over there for Ukraine. I forgot how you say it, but totally forgot. But it's a reason for everything. And prophecy have to be follow suit. We need the Sea Hip to happen before World War III start. That's why we don't need to be disgraced. We're not ashamed of what we're saying about what we're saying here. We know that by all the things that's been happening, and the Wadi Abba Shah for the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, starting from Apostles to Har, who stuck with this, the Sea Hip all the way to now. Because when you see it, you can see it playing out now. It's playing out in real time. In real time, it's showing forth. It's a very spiritual, holy event happening right now. Because when all these things, when they collapse this dollar, and they will, you're gonna see all hell breaking loose, and nobody gonna have nowhere to get nothing, and only the meek is gonna eat. Only the Lord gonna preserve His people. He's going to. He says it. The Scripture says it. That's why it makes so much sense when you go over it and you look at it. And He causes all small and great and rich and free and bond to receive that mark. That's what you're gonna see where it's at. When when he calls it ball. And how is he gonna cause it? He's gonna have some type of collapse happen, some type of um um situation happen that's gonna lead to chaos, order out of chaos, uh, order out of chaos. And I don't feel ashamed of what I've learned because I see it. I see it in real time now. I can see it happening, playing out. That's why I'm not ashamed of this. I'm not disgraced. Don't let me be disgraced, Lord. Right? What's that disgrace? Guys, just say the word. Let me look at it. Disgrace.
Disgraced.
Yes. Having or failing from favor or a position of power or honor. Discredit. Alright? Don't want to be discredited. And I truly believe from being under the tutelage from the apostles on down, how that's been in order. There's order in Great Millstone. Okay? Now we're not talking about marching this suit in all same colors. Or oh, we go over here, we decide to do what we want. No, that's out of order. This order is based upon the chain of command from Yahweh to Yahushua down to the apostles. It's accurate. Everything's been done in decency and order. And when every time you notice that when someone get out of order, they get it shows, and it be an example to the rest of the congregation. And it shows fear. Because I know I get feared. I get feared when certain things come down and it gets sift, and things start getting all over the place, and you can see those that fall out of order. It starts showing. And the Wadi Yabashim Shah for bestowing me these men. That's why I always say the Wadi Yabashim Shah for the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors. And you have to give thanks to Yahweh Shah. Because right now we are not being discredited. We're being defamed, but it is showing that our apostles have been correct. So there's no disgrace. There's true honor that's about to be bestowed from our apostles on down. And if you've been in the presence of these men, like, oh, this is why Vocab Malone wanted to come in the presence of these men. Now he realized that it is accurate based upon the scriptures. He read it tons of times. We went over it tons of times. When a topic comes up, we address it because we watch other brothers' videos and we go over the scriptures again. And the topic come up again, we go over it again. It's got a foundation. It has a foundation. So we're not disgraced, right? Having failing from favor. We have not. Hold on, let's see what that says. Let's get this. I want to see something. Might be a little more juiciness up in there. Just on the word disgrace, right?
Disgraced.
Right. Having failing from favor. That's favor, right? Oh, come on now, not right now. Here we go.
Favor.
Having fallen, right? It says disgrace, right? Having fallen from favor or a position of power. And our apostles have been fallen from a position of power. The Lord has truly exalted them. Those us men that's been a part of this thing of ours, which is a great saying, this thing of ours, it hurts feelings. You could tell. Them demons get pissed. Oh, we all mad. I can't be a part of that thing of marbles. Alright. We are not discredited. It says having fallen from favor or position of power or honor or discredit. We have not been dishonored. We have not been discredited. We know according to the scriptures that these things have to come to pass. That's what the scripture is. When it comes to pass, when it comes to pass, when it comes to pass, then you're going to know the prophet's been among you. Then you're going to know that a prophet's been among you. Salakia, 1 second. Salakia. And that's why we said, let's go back to this verse. Because I was up trying to get a topic going on. Right? And totally lost my spot. Yeah, got it. Alright, so let's go back. It's Psalms chapter 31 verse 17 in NLT translation. Don't let me be disgraced. Oh Yahweh Shai. And we have learned to call on Yahweh Shem Shai by name, not God and Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai by name, and He has helped us. You understand? It's a period of time. You gotta deal with the suffering. He's testing. He's even from the apostles on down, from the stories that's been said to us, told to us. You could tell that the Lord was testing their faith too. See where where you lie at. Oh, their car breakdown. This happened. All they had was this one sandwich. Man, I remember those days just with me and my little one just going out. I remember those days with just having just $2.50 just to get on the train. Just to go out, just to go make ends meet. You know, and then the Lord provides. Yahweh shall provide. Things happen for the hopeful elect. The Lord has been guiding us to this moment. If we hear the Lord, He did not disgrace us. Don't let me be disgraced, O Yahweh Shai, for I call out to you for help, and that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to call out to Yahweh Shai for help. Have it been easy? No. Let the wicked be disgraced. Let them lie silent in the grave. That means right there it tells you it's okay for you to ask the Lord to run down on your enemies. A psalm of complaint and of praise. See, that's the name of this chapter, Psalm chapter 31. Okay, that's the name of this chapter. David was saying this. Indeed, I'll go to 1 real fast. Psalm chapter 31 verse 1. The chief musician, a psalm of David. Indeed, O Yahweh Shai, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. And that's when we be happy. We be happy to say that all the time, man. And I trust it's been clarified after I was told to go look it up. No, don't take my word for it. If the apostle said this, don't take my word for it. Go look it up. We don't have to be this. We don't have to be ashamed of this. When you go back down that verse, let's go into the KJV, right? It says, Psalm 31 verse 17. Let me not be ashamed, O Yahweh Shai, for I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silenced in the grave. Let them be silenced in the grave. That's how King David action for our enemies to be silent in the grave. So you're not doing nothing wrong. You know, needing salvation, needing protection, needing not to be ashamed. You don't need to be ashamed of this, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man. It's like certain things that happen. Like it's a big test. Hey, you know, I took a major L on something. I brought this out. The Lord will preserve me and get me back on track. But He give me little clues that yo, I got you. Here's a little something. Let's work this out. Don't worry about that. Just get this and deal with this for the few days you can get it. You know, you got this. Don't worry about that for now. Stick to my procedure. Stick to the protocol. Stick to the blueprint. Watch my prophets. So, let me go back up. Because I had a different way I had a different topic, but maybe the Lord will give me some of them verses too. Because speaking of something, because the Lord prepares our table. The Lord is preparing our table right before our enemies' eyes. You know, He's preparing us right before our enemies, man. They can't mess with us, bro. They can't. It's like they might as well quit it. You know, I just gonna, just a holy conversation, just some, just speaking as a man, and but a spiritual man. I'm seeing things. It's really clarifying itself, and we are sinners. Okay, the reason why we in this situation because we sinned, we transgressed, we broke the laws, and the Lord said, you don't want to do it. He told us in the scriptures. It's in the book. Our ancestors, our forefathers wrote it in the book. The reason why we're in our situation. So now we understand that we need to get this right. That's what we're working on, getting this right. So we practicing, we rehearsing the righteous acts. We practice makes perfect. Like I said, the Wadi Awashim Al Shah for getting us to this point. You know, Salakia. Need some light. Yeah. So the Wadi Awashim Al Shah for that. And I wouldn't know what to be doing right now for myself. So this is where it's at. So we are not ashamed of what we accomplish here. What we about to have, we are not ashamed of it. Okay? And all we gotta do is keep calling on Yahweh Shemel Shah. Alright? And we gotta do it in humility, humbleness, man. Because on this road to perfection, we're gonna trip and fall, but we gotta keep chucking. We know that it's all a test. Remember Job? Remember Job? Remember Job? He kept tripping. I mean, he was being tested by Yahweh Shema. He was Yeshua evil. This is Psalm 31 verse 2. Bow down thy ear to me, deliver me speedily, for thou my strong rock. Jeez, this little Salaki, it's not even nothing. It's just every time I look at you, it's thou. It just messes me up sometimes.
Thou.
Yes, thou Salakia. Bow down thy ear to me, deliver me speedily. Be thou my strong rock. For the house, for an house of defense to save me. We need to be saved. I tell people, we're not out the woods yet. We ain't saved yet. We ain't met our Savior yet. He's coming. For thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me. We need guidance, man. All right, this is why what everybody else is saying is not accurate. Salakia, coughing. Feel a lot better. The incongestion came out and all this, man. I've been praying, I've been taking my herbs and stuff like that, and just trying to get this stuff cleared up out of me. We're skipping down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Salakia. Yep. It's about to go down. Salakia, I didn't mean to be rambling or anything. Cause this is a holy conversation. Just think about the Lord's protection, salvation, and us not being ashamed of what we have faith in. Because vocab be coming out there, he don't really want to talk to nobody else no more. You know what? Hey, listen, think about this, brothers. All right, so the apostles, we from the apostles on that we talk about the grape doctrine, right? And salvation is only for the Israelites, which is the 1/3, and that's a remnant of a whole pie, the pie chart. Ain't nobody in that pie chart but Israelites. 2/3 is Israelites. 1/3 is Israelites. That we sticking to that. They're the only one gonna get salvation. You pull up in those chariots. Not everybody else is gonna be pulled into this. Vocabulary is trying to look for. He's trying to take what's yours. He don't want you to have the gloriousness. This is another reason why this is a clear indication that we are accurate. This is why we can't be ashamed. Alright, Salaki, I'm looking at a verse here. Alright, this is why I will. Oh man, look at this. Where I was at. Yeah, I'm gonna read this now. Alright, verse 3. I'm gonna go a little down. Look what it says. This sword right now is very spiritual. Alright, this is Psalms 31, verse 3. For thou art my rock and my fortress, therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me. Pull me out of the net that they have laid privily for me. For thou art my strength. Yahweh Yahushua is the strength. Into thy hand and commit. Let's commit. Salakia. Gotta see the word. Commit. Salakia. I'm up. Alright. Into thy hand I commit my spirit. Thou hast redeemed me, O Yahushua. Power of truth. So, truth, vocabulary. You bum ass. Salakia. Truth, vocabulary. You ain't got the truth, vocabulary. We up about to get up out of here, and they don't want. They try to hold. They try to switch the rule. We pulling you out of power. You ain't pulling us out of power. We pulling you out of power. Ashashua. We got you by the hill. We gaining on you, Ashashua. This is dynamic. So I have hated them that regard lying vanity. I have hated them that regard regard. That's not regard. It's regard. Let's see. It's regard. It's on. Regard. So regard lying vanity, but I have trust in the Lord. El Shah. I will be glad and rejoice in thy mercy, for thou hast considered my troubles. Thou hast known my soul in adversity. This is adversity, man. Let me see what this going to this word adversity real quick. This is just the spirit just running through it. I didn't I had a plan, but this is, the brother Elder Sakar said one time, he said to me, after I got my car stolen, right? He said to me, he said, Shema, he said, you got a funny sense of humor. You're not even mad, you're just laughing about it. I said. And then, I was like, yeah, I had plans. He said, oh yeah, man. He said, there's a saying. He said, tell the Lord how he said it? Tell the Lord, you want to know if the Lord has a sense of humor. Tell the Lord your plans. So that stuck on me for a minute. So I'll be telling people that. Adversity, baby. Difficult and misfortune. So we're going through it, man. Based upon our disobedience, we got to go through difficulties and misfortune. So that's what's happening. So, and yeah. Let's read this verse again. I will be glad and rejoice in thy mercy. And he's having mercy. This is, for me, this is mercy. Because I didn't know this 15 years ago. And it's calculating on a little person I got. Based upon her age, that's how long I've been doing this. That's what I was reintroduced, should I say. I had the payment in 2011, roughly. So, and this body has been a guy. We waiting for the head, which is Yahweh Shah. But this body of I'm sorry, bro. Those that come in the ministry of Great Millstone is the body. Everybody else is probably other brothers in other camps. They're gonna come through fear. I'm telling you, when the C hip Bismarck drop, when that dollar collapse and the C hip drops, you're gonna know. Now the apostles, it's been the prophets been among you from our apostles on Great Millstone. Because it's not, you cannot deny this. So, no. So, I went that way. I didn't mean to go that way, but it was the spirit. The spirit took the guidance of that. So I had something else. I want to end this video. The Lord is preparing our table before our enemies. This was really I was guiding around this. The Lord the Wadi Yabashim outside for this, man. So the truth is running over. It's overload right now, and our enemies see us, man. Wadi Yabashim outside, enemies see us. Our enemies see us. So, and he's preparing our table before them. Dope, dynamic, bro. Psalm chapter 23, verse 5. Thou prepare a table before me in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointed our head with oil, made my cup runneth over. And this truth is running over. It's on overflow. This truth is on overflow. It's running hard, man. It's hard, bro. It's hard hitting. And it is so evil that these people are so evil around us, man. They really attacking it. Yo, it's a lot. The odds against us, man. But our surely, verse 6, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh Elohim forever. So they can do what they want, but as you can see, that our apostles, hey, I'm so appreciative, or I'm so happy, you know, that the Yahweh Shai, he has bestowed me to guide me to the truth, man. That's coming out of this. I remember the day when I first came to Apostle Hall. I'm just telling you what happened. You know, I had I went here, shook his hand, and I told him, thank you. You know, that you saved my life. He said, no, it wasn't me. It was Yahweh Elohim that guides you over here. And that was history in the making for me. Because he was a humble man. So you're done. You're done. No. You're done. Alright. I'm ending with this one. Psalm 69, verse 32. The humble shall see this and be glad, and your hearts shall live that seek Yahweh Elohim. So that's what's happening. We've been seeking Yahweh Elohim, and he's been feeding us, man. So that's how it turned out. So Salakia, if I miss any points, didn't mean it. But Dua Yahweh Elohim for that, man. Dua Yahweh Elohim for this, man. I'll end with a prayer. Babakusha, 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 Na'a, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakakodash, Azanaya, Ba'ma, Wab, Shabia, Ba'ma, Wab, Shabia, Kasadim, 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 the water, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakakodash, the Wab, Aman, Kum Yashala. The water, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, for the apostles and elders of the great millstone. The water, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, for the apostles, great millstone. Alright. Shalom to the Akim.